Okay. How many freshmen are out here? Out of curiosity. So, we're a little ahead of schedule. I think I can talk for a minute more than 1 minute. Oh, she says no. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to thank the sponsors one more time. If you guys could stand, and I know you sponsored that APS, I see you. If you could stand, I want one more round of applause for our sponsors.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
So, one thing, I want to share one quick story that comes to mind. I could share a lot of stories. Barry's in the audience. I'd love to call him out, but I won't. I'm going to share one story, and that's a story about a speaker that I reached out to. You students who ask the first questions in every workshop, that first question is always the hardest, right? Sometimes the speakers give a gift to the first person. This speaker at one of the workshops, I met her back in when I was a freshman, sophomore, back in my student days, and she would always ask the first question. She was president of DeVry Long Beach, right? And so I recognized her right away. I called her, I'm not bilingual, but I watched Stand and Deliver, right? And so I called her Ganas Woman. Now, I don't know if that translates correctly, but that's what I called her. So, and from that point forward, she became a power player. I watched her evolve, and I always try to reach out to her. You know, last year I missed her. She flew in and she flew out, did her workshop and left. And I go, hey, I didn't get a chance to say hello. And then of course she sees my brother, my twin brother, on the flight, and they got to talk their ear off with another one of the freshman ASUs. So I was like, well, that's great that you said hi to my brother, but I missed you. But I reached out to her. I reached out to her again for this conference. I said, hey, you want to do a workshop? You know, I know your company's not sponsoring, not a big deal, but let's get you in here. So she came in, same thing. She came in, flew out, caught an earlier flight. She was very tempted to stay, but she did tell me a story that she did her workshop, and when she went out, you know, the students talk, you know, she had a student break down in tears with her. And because of the impact that she has, and she's a very good speaker, all of our speakers are very good speakers. But and then afterwards she told me, she goes, please keep inviting me to these things. Keep coming, because this is what it's all about. So it's not just the students seeking to get advice from us, it's also the professionals. You guys motivate me, okay? Those of you who don't know me, I talk a lot, but the time to talk is over. Now is the action. So that's what, I'm a little rusty in my public speaking, but that's pretty much what I'm gonna try to bring to the table. I'm actually probably gonna take over Heidi's position, and she left some pretty big shoes to fill, but I'm gonna do my best for that. So. So, you mentioned the committee. I'm gonna highlight a few of you. You know who you are. Wendy, Yamil, Patty, please come up. And Carrie, please come up. I'm gonna give you an award. I need the four of you. These four are basically, with Heidi as well, are 4 event planners. Any one of them at any given time can just take over and they do event planning. So I think it's pretty amazing. Come up, come accept this award. And with that, I'm gonna call Barry back to the stage. To have my committee stand up, by the way. I don't know if I asked you. Stand up and be recognized, please, the committee. Web committee, as well as anyone involved with helping the planning. Just so you know, get an idea of how many people it takes to run a conference. Very good.
All right, so I'm the last speaker here, so I'll make it brief. So when Heidi told you the story about Seraphine knocking, and he does that a lot. But when Heidi came to the region, it was there's a lot of disorganization. There's a lot of cleanup that needed to be done, and she's still pushing me to finish some of that cleanup, and it needs to happen in LA. But there's a quote here. It's from Cesar Chavez. We had Cesar Chavez Day just recently. He said, "I don't look at organizing as something which happens by chance, but as something very complicated. I look at organizing as a lot of hard work. When you have people together who believe in something very strongly, whether it's religion or politics or unions, things happen." So this quote we found, and it really rang true to us about what Heidi brings to the region and what she brought, her legacy, is the ability to get people, like-minded people, around a common goal and a common vision. So we got a plaque for her, however, it got lost in the mail. And so we have a little award for, so Heidi, please come up, and please, one more round of applause for Heidi.
I don't break out into tears. Actually, I don't know, we'll see. So that's pretty much it. I wanted to make one announcement. I'm putting my dad to sleep. I got to speed it up. Okay, so from here, you guys, we're doing the buses. The buses are going to start here. 50-50, 100 people, I guess, are going to get on the first wave. From there, they're going to take you to the shipmentized party. And that's going on, that's 18 and over, going on till 2 o'clock. And the buses will be running all day from the hotels to the event, all night. All night, all day and all night. So with that, thank you guys, and I'll see you tonight. Logistics is gonna make an announcement.
Okay guys, so Feliciano completely correct on the buses. One thing is, there are 2 buses going to be outside. Like he said, one bus is going to go directly to the Club Red, which is where the after party is going to be at. The other bus, however, is going to take those of you that are at the Quality Inn. If you would like to go back to your hotel to change, there's 56 seats on that bus. Get on it, hitch a ride. They're going to drop you off there. If you don't make it on either bus in the first ride, however, to get back out to Club Red, you do need to pick up a bus at one of the hotels. They will not come back to the location here right outside the Memorial Union to pick you up. So the closest hotel is the Graduate. If you're not going to change anyway, and you don't fit on the first bus, just walk over to the Graduate, and a bus will be over shortly. That's all I wanted to add. Thanks.